Hello, it's Nana JL54, Christmas in July. I have a Christmas in July haul, and I got some other things, but I'm just going to do Christmas or things that I'm going to use for Christmas in this haul. So I went out this morning, and vintage Christmas is getting harder and harder to find. Y'all know anybody that likes to collect vintage Christmas, especially glass balls and the boxes, anything vintage Christmas is getting really hard to find. When you go to, I'm sorry, my hair is kind of, I washed it yesterday, but I put, because I went to church, I put like a shine thing on it, and it's nice for the day that I do that, but the next day it looks dirty, but it's not dirty. Anyway, push it back out of my way. So I wanted to show you guys, so let's get to it. Jingle bells and all that stuff in July. So there were boxes. I have to do this carefully because I've got to try to get, they wrap these things in packing tape, and the boxes sometimes are like more valuable than the ornaments themselves. So I do a thing with a hair blower or a heat gun, and you have to be very careful that you don't burn your paper and stuff, but I'm going to do that later, but right now I want to show you the haul. So I looked, and there were 3 of these boxes taped together like this, and the top box, they do them in bundles at this thrift store, was $3.99. Oh, it's reversed. Anyway, it was $3.99 for all 3 boxes, and this is an older box. This is an older box. It's not as decorative, but I like it because it is red and white, and it had red ornaments in it. The red ornaments with the old metal lids. They say made in USA, so these are old. These are old. You'll see ornaments that are made to look old, and the caps are metal, but the caps have like that real shiny. Those are not old, so, or not as old as, you know, like to call it vintage. So that was in that grouping. This was the second one underneath that I couldn't see what was in it, but I love the decor on the box. The box was everything for me. So I have to, you know, like it's dented here, I have to fix it. But this had gold balls in it. So there's that. I have to be careful because I don't want to stick the glue back down. And then there was this one, which this is not as old, but it is older. And these are made in the USA, I believe. And they are red ornaments. They're red. And they're the smaller ones. So I can't really open it right now because it's still, but on the lids, okay, they're plain. On the metal cap, they're plain. It doesn't say made in USA, but I know that they're pyramid, and these are from North Carolina. So there's those. So that was the first group, and that was $3.99 for all 3 boxes. Okay, so the next grouping were 2 boxes, and I saw they were like this, and I saw this and it looked familiar. I have another box like this, and I was trying to remember, are they good ornaments in there or bad, because they're taped so tight that you can't see what's underneath. But these were on top, and I love those. And these are I want to say these are made in Romania. Yeah, these are made in Romania. I have some more like this that I got a couple years ago. So this stack was 99 cents for both of these boxes, and underneath was like a coup de grace. It was these teardrops, and they're perfect. They're in perfect condition. I just can't really, let me see if I can get them out without, because they were taped. Oh yeah, the lid comes off. Okay. So these are very old. Hold on. This is very old, and I love the colors. There's how the tops are. So these are perfecto. I love them so. So I was really, really happy with that. So that was 99 cents for both those boxes. And then I was ready to give up on my Christmas, like, because I couldn't find any more where Christmas is supposed to be. And I went around a corner and I looked up and there was this stack. It was like this. And I picked it up. I saw this part right here because it was up above my head. And I pulled it down and I looked. And lo and behold, Jewel Brights. There was a box of Jewel Brights and I didn't care what was underneath. This was 99 cents. These things sell for a lot of money. If you want to resell them, they sell for a lot of money. 99 cents, I was like, yes, I don't care what's underneath it. So I got that. Valuable. And then this was underneath it, which it is older. It's from, it was from, I don't know, some store. I'm going to get my new glasses soon. Oh, Dockside Sports. Anyway, this apples, gold apples. I don't do apples, so those will get donated. But I got all of these beautiful, precious vintage ornaments. Vintage. These and these 3 boxes. All of those. So for about $6, I got all of that. And then I got, this is going to be a Christmas decoration. This is an old frame, and I'm going to take that out, and I'm going to put some vintage Christmas wrapping paper. I have wrapping paper, vintage wrapping paper with scenes, and I'm going to put a scene in it for my walls for Christmas. This is Christmas, lamb's ear, and these wreaths, you know, are expensive, and so this one was, how much were you? This one was $3.99. So I got that. And then this is going to be for Christmas. This is not necessarily Christmas. I gotta fix it. It got jacked up in the basket. People, I swear. Anyway, this is an old wooden box with a Bakelite. That's a Bakelite handle. And it's got a mirror. And so this is going to display vintage Christmas ornaments. So I'm going to put some vintage, maybe Santa Claus, you know, reindeer, balls, all the above. So there's that. That's going to be for Christmas. And then there's this. And this is going to be filled with, this was $1.99. This is going to be filled with all the, I have, oh my gosh, I have tubs full of the little wooden ornaments. You know, if you've looked back and seen my videos and my grab bags, I always score on bags of those little wooden German ornaments. So I have those and little Christmas vintage tchotchkes. So I will put like a little tiny string of fairy lights inside, and I'll put those in here and then turn the lights on, put the battery pack back here, and all the tchotchkes will light up. So I'm going to put that for Christmas. And then, this is not Christmas, but I couldn't, you know, let it sit, and it's red. So I figure this will be in my kitchen for Christmas. And it has not, it's got scratches on it, but it hasn't been put in the dishwasher. So scratches on it, I'm okay. Dishwasher fade is not okay. So that's what I got. And let me turn this around. Uh-oh. Why does it do this? It won't let me turn around. So anyway, all right. So all of this, I'm going to turn this around. So all of this, and that's my Christmas tchotchke. So that's some of my patriotic stuff up there. Can you see it? That's going to come down soon. And I think I'm going to decorate for fall early. I'm going to let the summer pass on a little bit, but I think probably the end of August, if I'm feeling well, because I'm going to have some more procedures. If I'm feeling well, I'm going to, at the end of August, I'm going to decorate for fall and get my Christmas stuff like sorted and put in an area I can put my hands on it that I want to use this year, because last year it was a hot mess. So, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna let you guys go. Have a great summer, and happy Christmas in July. Bye.